Hello, I'm Baltimore County Councilman Julian Jones. I, like so many people across this great nation and around the world, looked in utter horror and disgust as Mr. George Floyd was murdered in front of us on video. This murder didn't occur as if there was a police officer making a split-second decision. Oh no, this lasted for 9 minutes. A police officer with his knee on the neck of Mr. Floyd, while the public looked on with video cameras in hand and pleaded with the officers to stop, telling them that Mr. Floyd had gone unconscious. Meanwhile, prior to Mr. Floyd going unconscious, he begged for his life. He said, "I couldn't breathe." He called for his mother. He pleaded, and then he went limp and silent, and the officers all the time stood there and did nothing. Something is very, 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 very wrong when 4 individuals can do this to another human being. I could not watch someone do that to an animal. I would have to intervene. Listen, there are a lot of good officers out here that looked on in disgust as well. So I'm not trying to condemn all officers, but something is wrong with the culture that allows that to happen. And when you have 4 officers, that tells me that that's a cultural issue. That's a problem. My heart and prayers go out to Mr. Floyd and his family and friends, and I pray that justice will be done. My family and I went to a protest the other day, and it was a beautiful scene to watch so many people with various races, ages, coming together demanding a change. And that scene has been duplicated all across this great country. Citizens are fed up. We must get engaged and involved beyond the marching if we want to bring about a really change. We must be engaged. We must look at, number one, we must elect the right people. And then once we elect those people, we must hold them accountable and demand action. You must be engaged, because when you're not watching, things have a tendency to slip. We must look at recruitment, selection, and the hiring process. Are they hiring the right type of people? Number 2, we must look at the training. What type of training are they giving the officers? What does their use of force policies look like? These are the things that we must get engaged in. What does the disciplinary process look like? We must make sure that there's mechanisms in place that provide adequate protections for officers, but also a way to get rid of bad officers who put such a stain on the department and this great nation. So I thank you very much. I look forward to us working together to bring about the changes that we need. Stay involved. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Changes will come only through strategic, constant agitation and constant activism. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless you and your family.